black hole. Yo!
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans up against the Houston Rockets. Taking a look at the Rockets, they can't have any complaints about the way they've started the new season. They're 4-1 coming into the sixth game and have looked very, very sharp. Fellas, it is quite clear that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league with his contract done and his stardom. Should New Orleans be feeling the pressure to go deep in the playoffs, Shaq?
Well, I don't know what team he's going to be with, but any team with Anthony Davis should be, at very least, a playoff team, Ernie. Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul, but this guy is woo-wee.
Yeah.
Woo-wee.
Let's meet the visiting team, New Orleans Pelicans. At center, Andrew Bogut. At center, Andrew Bogut. At the...
We've got NBA basketball in store for you here in Houston, Texas, the home of the Rockets, live on 2K Sports. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke reporting from the sidelines. After this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. A great start of the season for them, playing very well so far.
It's go time. Now, these are two teams whose rivalry goes way back, and anytime they renew it, the fans, as well as all that are involved, are going to be in for a treat.
I like that. Go time. That's a good way to put it. And this will be a testing encounter between these two. The build-up to the game has been extremely intense. I think everybody's expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Gordon the off guard with Evans at the 3. Bogut out there with Davis, and it's Holiday in at the point guard. Shot clock at 6. The drive by Gordon. The shot is off. Pelicans on D. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, struggled to shoot the basketball in that game, but still found a way, if you will. I mean, they had to pick up the slack in a lot of other areas, and they did.
And, Greg, you know, not too many teams are going to win shooting that poorly from the floor. So, I'd have to say it says a lot about them as a ball club to win with that poor shooting performance.
Now here's Evans, following the miss by Freak, taken away by Holiday. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Thomas goes in. That's good. Thomas got his second basket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
The Pelicans shooting their first free throw tonight. For Houston, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Davis pulls it down. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Evans with it. Now Thomas defending. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And here are the Rockets now. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at him.
Here's Holiday following the basket by Freak. Holiday attacking, and he gets it to go. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points. And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And that one's good by Davis.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Holiday against Thomas. Lets it go from 11, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. He's got 8.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
The shot by Holiday, no good. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. The trade, that's good from Thomas on the assist by Harden. And that's now 11 points for Freak.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Wasted no time on that one.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Screen by Bogut. Evans passes to Gordon. Kicks to Holiday. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
All right, coming on the court are your own Rockets Power Dancers. Give it up!
Both teams will make substitutions.
Your Rockets Power Dancers.
New Orleans in the lead. Thomas, he's in at point guard. Brewer is out there with Harrell. Then it's Harden, and it's Capella in at the center. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Heat delivered quite a performance. He ended up with 50 points and was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Rockets shooting at 50% in a decent groove. The feed to Thomas. Houston moving it around. Three-pointer. The rebound by Holiday.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
And Thomas, here we go. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Right side Holiday. Carter Williams dishes to Davis. Soft touch off the glass. And now a 4-point Pelican lead.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address.
The Rockets again can't hit.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Here's Carter Williams. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
So as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Here's Capella, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Andrew Bogut checked in for New Orleans. Evans comes in for Wilson Chandler. Stolen by Harden. Here's Thomas, and the rejection by Evans. Thomas against Carter Williams. And Thomas, here we go, in the corner. Harden. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Harden's got his first basket of the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Double team on Holiday. They swipe it. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Carter Williams, a screen on Harden. And it's Evans in the corner. A shot by Carter Williams. Nobody around. It from outside. Carter Williams has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Timeout charge. All right, Houston, coming on the court are your own Rockets power dancers. Give it up.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And a pretty tight lick.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. Freak really making a difference here.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he's a hard man to keep down, and so far they haven't found the answer for him. I don't know if there is an answer for him, quite honestly.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Pelican 5 right now. Evans and Davis, the forward tandem. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. And it's Bogut in at the 5. Rocket 2. Thomas, no luck. The Pelicans shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. The kick out to Holiday. Gordon with no one around. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. And that's now 6 points for Eric Gordon. Thomas goes in, powered down with both hands.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
For New Orleans, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Rockets trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
He nails it, and we're tied up. Thomas got 22 points.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Now here's Evans. Dishes it to Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Whiteside gets to Thomas. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Holiday, the pass to Evans. Thomas against Holiday. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
With the stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league. Point percentage last year. The Rockets number 1.
You know, Kevin, they were absolutely fantastic last year. I mean, they demanded respect from behind the arc all year long. Very consistent and very disciplined in their shot selection. They knew exactly how to move the defense and move themselves to get quality looks from behind the three-point line.
That's his first personal foul.
And here are the Rockets now. A 2-point game. Thomas, good.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. The kick out to Holiday. Again, Holiday missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Really left alone that time. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Carter Williams against Thomas. Double team on Holiday. Here's Davis. The Rockets pull it in, getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these 2 terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Here's Evans after the Rockets pick up 3. Shot clock at 5, and they double up Davis to stop the run. And it's Evans missing. Houston leading by 6. Clark, this offense has really been clicking.
No doubt about it, giving the defense all kinds of trouble.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And here's Evans following the 3-pointer by Freak, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. Houston on D. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Back to Holiday. Knocked loose. Stolen by Thomas. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. And that basket pushes the lead to double digits. Thomas got 13 points in the second half. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Houston. Then for Houston, Whiteside's checked in for Capella. Harrell comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Thomas subbed in for Moore. And it's Gordon penetrating. Thomas with the block. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Pelicans ball.
That's a 2 from Gordon, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off. Outside Thomas. Got it off in time. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Rockets ahead. They finish off the third quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And the final period of play just about to start. Houston leading by 7. Thomas, he's in at the point. Harrell is out there with Brewer. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Harden in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Boy, what a half from the field they're having. They're going to extend that lead if they stay this high.
Yeah, they've taken it up a notch. Clark looking very confident right now.
Here's Evans following the basket by Freak. Here's Gordon. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And that's 10 points for Eric Gordon.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Talk about a terrific game for Thomas. He's got 33 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Holiday's checked in. Here's Whiteside. He feeds it to Harrell. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Harrell's got the lead up to 11 now for the Rockets. Evans kicks to Bogut. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Thomas, and it's Houston with another.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Davis sets a screen. Holiday against Thomas. Bogut kicks to Evans. 6 to shoot. And it's good. With time running down on the shot clock.
You know, that's terrific offensive agility, footwork, and quickness there to get to the hoop.
Thomas with the ball. Guarded now by Andrew Bogut. Brewer, good.
They've stepped up their three-point shooting game in the second half. They're letting it fly out there with reckless abandon.
Not lacking in confidence, and I really like that. Sometimes you see teams get conservative once they get a lead, playing not to lose.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Guys, over that last break, I listened in on Alvin Gentry's huddle. He was not happy with their play to this point, telling them we're getting out hustled, plain and simple. There's still time, but we've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Here's Thomas. After Eric Gordon's bucket, double team on Thomas. Out to the right wing. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Double team on Thomas. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Thomas got 38 points. Pelicans trail by 12. And that's Evans penetrating.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Evans.
It's been a great game for Evans tonight. He has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Rebound by Harrell.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
And Holiday, here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Houston, Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Both good from the line that time.
He's made an effort to get into the defense a lot more by aggressively attacking the basket, and he's not shying away from the contact, which has given him some free throw opportunities.
Now here's Thomas. It's Harden with the drive. The shot from the low post is good. And the Rockets lead by 15.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Holiday dishes to Bogut. Pass to Evans. Just 5 to shoot. The Rockets pull it in. Thomas got his 3rd rebound on the night.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
He kicks to Capella. In the corner, it's Brewer. Thomas against Howard. It's stolen by Davis. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Houston.
And Clark, they really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Most definitely. They shot the ball extremely well. It's a game to be proud of.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Thomas. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
And he gets it to go.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Now here's Gordon. Can't capitalize on the good screen. Thomas with the ball. Lets it go from the wing. Misses there. So we see Houston taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled away, they didn't let up.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Man, freak. Lucky win.
It was all skill, baby.
Of course it was. What was I thinking? Good seeing you, freak.
All right, you too. Take care.
Yeah, say hello to the family for me.
All right, I will.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He accounted for more than half of their points. An amazing output. When there was a bucket they absolutely had to have, he was the guy they went to. Now, that's an awful lot for one player, but he did not let them down.
And that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. Hope you enjoyed the show. For me and Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.
TV, we have our second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you.
Oh, word? That's what's up.
Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now. On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys Awards with some amazing prizes for you. Plus a sneak peek at what's to come in 2K17.
You know, the other thing that we get to do next year is
Tune in now.
Word? That's what's up.